Hey, this is Rick Kaselj, injury specialist from exercisesforinjuries.com. In today's video, I wanted to go through the neck and shoulder pain exercise routine if you sit all day. And I'll get Donnelly to demonstrate the first one, and then I'll end up going through all four of them that you can end up doing in sitting, so at work, to help with your neck and shoulder pain. Good. So that ends up being the first one. So the first one is laced fingers and arms back. Good. So you're sitting nice and tall, you're interlacing your fingers, and then you're bringing your arms back. Smooth, controlled movement. You're holding that end position for a second or two and then coming back. So what we're doing with this one is we're stretching out the front of the shoulder, which tends to be tight and ends up affecting things when it relates to neck and shoulder pain. And then we're working on those mid-back muscles, which oftentimes end up being weak, which end up leading to neck and back pain. Now, if you have difficulty getting in this position, what you can do is you can go through the movement in standing. So Donnelly, I'll get you to stand and then just interlace the fingers. There we go. There you go. You can end up going through the movement in standing if it's difficult when you're in a sitting position, having your arms in that position. Now moving on to the second one, but before I move on to the second one, with the first one, what you're going to do is just 5 repetitions, one set of 5 repetitions, and like I said, holding the end position for a second or two. Now moving on to the second exercise, this one ends up being laced fingers and arms overhead. So you're interlacing the fingers, bringing the arms overhead, good, holding for a second or two, and then coming back down. So now with this one, what we're working on is the muscles around the shoulder blades. So a lot of times with neck and shoulder pain, these muscles end up being weak, but along with being weak, they end up having poor activation, so waking up. They have poor endurance, so working for a long period of time, and they end up having poor strength. So we're working on that with this exercise, and you're going to go through one set of 5 repetitions, holding the end position for a second or two. Now the third one ends up being the chair arch. So you're going to put your hands in behind your head, good, and then you're going to arch over the chair. And with this one, what we're doing is we're working on the mobility of the mid-back. So a lot of times with sitting all the time, and we usually don't realize how much we sit. But when you think about, how about the driving you end up doing, or if you're sitting on the bus, or if you end up texting, or computer work, or tablet work, or sitting in meetings, we're sitting almost all the time. So with this one, this chair arch, it ends up helping loosening up the mid-back, specifically working on the mobility of the bones in the mid-back area or in the spine, which oftentimes get tight or end up moving poorly because of all the sitting we end up doing. So with this one, you're going to do one set of 5 repetitions, smooth controlled movement, holding the end position for a second or two. Good. Now the fourth and last one ends up being chair rotation. So you're sitting nice and tall, same hand position as the exercise before, and you're going to rotate to one side, good, till the end position, and then rotating back all the way through to the other side. So with this one, it's similar to the exercise before, the chair arch, but with the chair arch, we're just focusing on one direction, extension, arching back. With this one, we're focusing on rotation, and we're doing the same thing. We're working on the mobility of that mid-back area, because that area tends to be tight, and when we end up having poor mobility in that mid-back area, it ends up leading to neck pain and shoulder pain. Perfect. And if I didn't say it, you're doing one set of 5 repetitions, holding each of the end positions for a second or two. Now, how do you end up calculating 5 repetitions? I would suggest, I really like this exercise, so I would end up doing 5 on each side. So it would actually be a total of 10 movements with this last one. So there you go. Give that routine a go, and it'll end up helping when it relates to your neck and shoulder pain. Now, if you are suffering from shoulder pain, what I recommend for you to do is click right here. What I have is a brand new free report called 5 Tricks That Fight Shoulder Pain and Tightness. So just click right here, let me know where to send it, and I'll send it to you right away. Now, if you're watching this on a mobile device or a tablet, smartphone, head down below into the description and click the first link. Let me know where to send you that free report, and I'll send you that report right away. Now, before you go, make sure to like the video. If you have any questions for me, leave it down below in the comments section. And lastly, before you leave, make sure to subscribe to my channel in order to get future pain relieving videos.